It's a core faculty.
I enjoy it.
Johnny, first and foremost, let me take this opportunity because I've been seeing you for quite some time. You are doing a very good job for the mother Ghana. Remain undaunted.
This is our society,
Right.
and it will take me and you to do it. That's why I always watch Johnny's Bite.
The general watches Johnny's Bite.
Every day.
Thank you very much.
And it's devoid of insults, but straight to the point, factual and fearless.
Charlie, no be joke. The pressure people like Johnny can give you.
No.
You know, get grey hair, you go get grey hair.
I'm innocent.
And that's what I'm saying. That the pressure Johnny and his people, the pressure they can give you, you know, get grey hair, you go get. So your best bet is not to have hair.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Yehowa Jimila kemi wala helelo. Namo pogbe mashe. Yehowa Jimila mi she fon kugbe. Ejake okemiye bono Jimmy Kwelo. Namo here akpupoye. Assalamu alaikum, welcome to Johnny's Bite. This morning I have two quick things on my mind that I want all of us to discuss. And one would have thought that when, with all the conversations about if you see something, say something, and all the talk about what's happening in the sub-region, and the conversations about we being vigilant, and the conversations about we being ready and willing to get some national self-worth to be able to protect our sovereignty and everything else, the conversations about trigger-happy people would have been a thing of the past. Yesterday, I saw a video, two videos actually, and I'm going to a statement that the police had written swiftly. Maybe one of the things we do very well in this country is that each time something comes up, we are quick to write a statement. But this is a press release dated the 6th of June from the Regional Public Affairs Unit, signed by our good friend, Superintendent Julian Obeng. She was for a long time at the CID, but now she's for the Accra region. Shooting at Zamrama line involving a soldier, 6 persons injured. 1, police have arrested and taken into custody a soldier, Sergeant Isaac Abbey, and 2 other persons, Godfred Amegbo and Ofe Daku, for alleged involvement in shooting incident on a disputed piece of land at Zamrama line, a suburb of Accra, on June 4, 2022. Question number 1, who owns the land? And why are we not using police? Or why are we not going to court? But we have had to use a soldier and 2 others. 2, suspect Sergeant Isaac Abbey allegedly shot and injured 4 people on the said piece of land. The victims, Ali Ashley, Akim Zibo, Salam Musa, and Faisal Khalid Azuma, who sustained various degrees of gunshot wounds, were sent to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital for treatment. 3, 2 of the arrested persons, suspects Godfred Amegbo and Ofe Daku, who were posing as soldiers, also sustained some injuries and were sent to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital for treatment. In their statements to the police, the 2 claim to be military personnel, but the claim has not been established by investigations. 4, investigations are ongoing and all suspects will be taken through the due process of law. We are grateful to members of the community for their support. My understanding is that the members of the community suspected that these were fakes, and so they decided to effect the citizen's arrest. Well, some excesses, because I saw in the video they were damaging stuff. Danny, play the video for me. I saw that. Pause the video. Now, you see how the gentleman has knelt down. This is a juror repeat. Because, let me play the video again, from when he invites them to come forward and then goes down to kneel. Play the video for me again. No, go back. Before now, go back. This is when he kneels down to aim. We saw this in Nigeria. We saw a similar thing at Nkranza South not so long ago. I don't know if that's the new thinking and new training for people in uniform. But obviously, see, he goes down like that. Then he start the video all over again, please. Now pause. This man, as Kapwepo and short as he is, Did he meet the height requirement for the military? The people who queued at Elwak Stadium, Kumasi, who were rejected on the basis that they didn't have the height. Did he meet the height requirement? Who sent them there? And the guns they have, Danny, play the video. Let's aim. The guns that they have, okay, the guns that they have, is that the standard gun for our military operations? I've asked 3 questions. 1, did he meet the height requirement? 2, is that the kind of training they are giving? 3, the gun he has, is it the standard that our military use? Is it a G3? Is it an M60? What is it? Number 4, the statement from the police said they have taken into custody a soldier and 2 others. Then you go back to the first video. They have taken into custody a soldier and 2 others. Pause the video for me. Now, the 3 of them beating 1 person at the far end. There are 3. Plus the one who came to kneel down to shoot makes 4. Why is the police reporting 3? There are 4 people there. 2 wearing military uniforms or 3 wearing military uniforms. And this other short one, whoever it is, I don't know. But the police statement is reporting that they have apprehended 3. Was it the case that when they got there, the 1 person had gone and left? Or was it because when they got there, they only saw the 3 and decided not to see the other 1, which makes 4? I want answers. Who sent them to that land? And if you have a disputation about a land, is that the best way to go about it? Is the person so high in authority that you have access to guns and whatever it is? And my concern is this. You are asking us to see something and say something. But then people are kneeling down to aim and shoot. And they are actually inviting, and your police statement says that people were injured as a result of the shooting. So are we becoming so trigger happy or what? That's the question. Are we becoming so trigger happy? Is this the level of lawlessness that we must have? And I ask this question because in our constitution, there's a National Security Council. The President of the Republic is the boss of the National Security Council. So was this sanctioned by the President and all the other ones? I'm asking. Because we are yet to move away from the elections of 2020 where 8 people were killed. And up to until now, we have not said anything. Similar fashion. Ejura, similar fashion. In Kranza South, similar fashion. So when you come and tell me to see something and say something, and we are seeing something, but we cannot say something, or we're saying something, and it is not working, you expect that we will keep saying something. They are even lucky that people gave them back their lives. Because they just wanted to apprehend them. But elsewhere, what would have happened could have been disastrous. We don't want to be encouraging some of these things. I say, who sent them there? Who is having a disputation with who over what piece of land? If you have a disputation with somebody over land, do you send people in uniform there? Do you give them guns? Do you give them instructions to go and kneel and shoot? The gentleman in question, did he meet the height requirement of either the police, national security, whatever it is? Are they proper soldiers? Are they masquerading as soldiers? Are they political soldiers, protocol soldiers? Who are they? Who are they? I said the terrorists, they are not coming from anywhere. They are here. The terrorists are not coming from anywhere. They are here. Until we solve these problems, these things that we see, this emboldened rubbish that we have day by day in our country, we will not go anywhere. I want proper answers. And you see, we should not treat it like, oh, we are investigating and that's it. Not so long ago, there was a trigger-happy soldier at the ANC mall. A sergeant. He was firing into the air. We were told that investigations will go on. We don't hear anything again. Not so long ago, we're told how some persons masquerading as national security persons were arrested at the Galamsey site. 11 of them. With same guns and handcuffs and whatever, gota, whatever it is. National security did not deny that they are their men or not. We have not heard anything about them. We are investigating. Into yet every day we are investigating. Every day we are investigating. Every day we are investigating. Investigations never end. Matter dies a foolish death. We continue. Every day we are investigating. Every single day we are investigating. And it is because we don't punish people. That's why we are where we are. For somebody who has lived in the barracks before, for somebody who knows the value and the worth of a uniform, when people wear uniform and they appear, there's a certain level of respect and dignity that comes along with it. So how did we get here? That people wear uniforms to go and perpetrate such crass attitude publicly. Do we know what that does? It actually puts the people who are legitimate enough to wear the uniform, they put their life in danger. Oh, it does. It puts their life in danger. I am asking, pause the video, Danny. This individual kneeling down there, pointing the gun and inviting people. The other guy in the uniform, the camouflage says, come, come. So you are inviting people to come so you can shoot and kill them or shoot and hurt them. I am saying, is that the standard operating procedure? Is that it? Is that a standard that people should come to you for you to shoot them? Or if you have a land disputation? Can you imagine if I also have a gun and I have a dispute with somebody over a piece of land? Like we saw that police officer do not so long ago, where he picked a pistol in public and he smashed off somebody's side mirror and he shot. What has happened to that matter? Can you imagine if we all pick guns and we decide that we will solve our problems in our localities with our guns? We will go to polling stations like how Akumsin did and start shooting and say we feel threatened. Can you imagine if we all start picking guns to start shooting? Would there be peace in Ghana? So it's not about see something, say something. Oh. It's about see something, do something. And if you are close with the authority to do something and you're not doing it, shame on you. You are the ones that are causing mayhem in this country. You, the same people who send them there to say, go and fight over my land. So, because we talk about landguardism and we talk about hooliganism, now we are putting them in uniforms. We are legitimizing the nonsense. The nonsense must stop at some point. It must stop, because if we don't take care the peace that we enjoy as a country, if we don't take care, some of these hoodlums that we are legitimizing will turn around someday and hit us. Today you have power. You are happy. Ask anybody who has served in a very high position, either in the police, fire service, military, whatever it is. Ask them when they retire. Ask them if they still get the regular salutes they get. Sometimes their subordinates even see them and walk past them. When some of them, when they retire, they become so helpless and so mob. So today you have power. Today you have authority. Today you are in charge. Continue. Tomorrow, when you are not in charge, when you cannot have excess money to fund their nefarious activities, when you do not have access to guns, when you do not have the capacity to make a phone call to say they are my boys, release them, when you do not have capacity to house them and find even accommodation for them, when you don't have the wherewithal to ask them, gather them to go and push out national security coordinators from their office 2 times in a row, enter courts. When you don't have the capacity again, then you will know what you have done. And the God that lives will be the one to judge you. I'll leave you with a song from the legendary Bob Cole. He says, Edwin there yemi. Sana area warahu. Edwin there yemi. Sana area warahu. Edwin there yemi. Sana area warahu. Good morning.